Hey, this is Coach Willie, the Holistic Trainer, and this is a demonstration of the open book exercise. This is a mobility drill that helps to work on the rotation and mobility of our upper back. Now, when you're doing this exercise, it's going to be done on a floor, and I suggest doing it in a soft area, maybe getting some pillows or blankets on the floor, or doing it on a soft rug. So when you do get down to the floor, you have a little bit of cushion. You're also going to need some sort of pillow, or I have, for example, my sweatshirt rolled up, or a towel to help support your neck. When you're doing this exercise, you'll begin by lying down on the ground in the fetal position. So my knees are bent up towards my hips, one of my arms is out to the side, and my top arm is going to be resting on top of it. And you'll notice the pillow is keeping my neck in alignment with my shoulders. If I don't have the pillow, my head's going to be dropping down to the side. So it's a good idea to have this here to give you a little bit of support. Now what we're doing here is we're going to take our top hand and inhale and reach it across our body towards the opposite side. Imagine that the two arms of your body are ends of a book. So as I'm opening, I'm taking one end of the book and bringing it all the way open. Once I hit my arm on the other side, what I want to focus on is getting both my shoulders flat into the ground. So you'll notice that my shoulder is not hovering in the air with my arm in the air. I want to get both arms completely flat and stretched out as wide as possible. Now this may be a challenge, especially in the beginning. So the cue we're going to use to help ourselves out here is as we're lifting our arm across our body, we're going to hit a point where it's challenging to continue opening without letting just our arm drop while our shoulder stays up, which we don't want to have happening. We want to bring our shoulder down with our arm. So as we're hitting that challenging point, we're going to lift our knees up. So you'll notice as my knees come up, that reduces the stretch in my upper back and allows me to get into the correct position. Now, if we don't have a lot of space where we're doing this exercise, what we'll do is do one side at a time. So I finish one repetition, and I repeat, inhaling across my body. And if I can't get my arm all the way down without my shoulders staying up, I'm going to lift my knees, get both shoulders completely flat, and slowly bring it back across. After doing the number of repetitions assigned to you, you're going to repeat this exercise on the opposite side. Inhaling as you open, making sure you can get to the position where both shoulders are in contact with the floor. If you can't, raise your knees up. If you do have to lift your knees for this exercise, especially in the beginning, that's totally okay. But your goal over time is to need your knees to be up less. We should be able to get both shoulders completely flat without letting our knees rise up. And over time, you should be able to improve your range of motion in your upper back. Now, if we do have enough space, the way I like to do this exercise is by alternating side to side. So after I start with my first side, bringing my arm across my body, I'll bring my knees up and across, and finish now on the opposite side. So now I'm alternating the open book exercise, doing each side. Breathing in and breathing out. Now, as you're doing this exercise, you may notice that one side is a little easier. So for example, as I open up to my right, I have no problem, but maybe, for example, going the opposite direction is very challenging and I can't get quite all the way down. If this is the case and there is a substantial difference side to side, you're going to want to do extra repetitions on the side that's more challenging. And this is the open book exercise.